Hello everybody, this is Elohim and welcome back to Far From Home. This is episode 4 and as you can see there are a few new additions around the place. Let me show you what we've done and then we can jump right into what we're going to be doing this time. Okay, the dispenser, I made it a little bit easier to deal with. I don't have to go outside to load it anymore. A line of hoppers for that. I don't have to flick the lever anymore repeatedly. We have 4 armor stands over here. This is the reinforced emerald armor. To make these, emeralds added to emerald gear, which is made the base recipe. Goes anywhere from 2 to 4 for it. And the reinforced emerald gear is not as strong as diamond, but I got this out of a loot bag, so I figured, hey, I'd throw it up there. This is the full obsidian armor, which a lot of it is the same as you're just adding obsidian, extra obsidian to the different gear pieces, except for the chest piece and the helmet. For the chest piece, you add 2 blaze powder as well as more obsidian, and for the helmet, you add 2 blaze rods and no extra obsidian. Now, the fun thing with this armor is it does give fire resistance. And then we have the Nightfall set, which I already have the chest piece. This is the one that gives resistance. Every piece of this armor gives a different effect, and it's just the normal recipes with that old Titan hide I collected. Very good set, actually. The helmet gives night vision. That gives resistance. Let's see what this one gives. Speed. And the boots. The boots, yeah, they just give a jump boost, which isn't bad, except when compared to the magical loafers, which give jump boost too and fire resistance. Much better. I mean, even the pants give a better speed boost with the magical stuff. The problem is this magical stuff gives no armor and you can die relatively easy. But for traveling, it's good. I'll show you. No loot bags in here. It got to the point where I had no room for anything else. All I had was loot bags. So I came over and set up this for opening. I open up a loot bag and just throw everything into the hopper. Yeah, as you can see, I'm still getting a lot of emeralds and obsidian. As you can see, by deconstructing all the armor, yeah, I've got a lot of emeralds. Started getting a lot of these music rack discs. So I made a couple music racks, which is just 3 wood half slabs and 3 sticks. Real easy. Yes, there's only 1 bottle of potion up here, but we do now have splash potion of regeneration. I had 3, but I used 1 on the chickens because some of them were at like 1 health, and then 1 on my donkey who was almost dead. Got a lot more ender lilies from the loot bags. Let's see. This is full blood. We got the tier 3 machine tier upgrade. Very handy to have. This allows I can do a whole lot more now. And we also have the promise of productivity, which makes it 1.5 times faster, and the promise of, or no, 1.5 times better on blood. Sorry about that. And then promise of velocity, which is 2 times faster. Let's see, recipe for this. Much the same as the other upgrades. This one just is a redstone block down here. And this one is just lapis. It's the iron promise accelerators. Not bad. 76,408 on blood in there. I've been keeping this magnet ring off because it keeps stealing the eggs from the egg farm. I'll show you what we got down here. Not too much has changed, but these essence berry bushes, we have so many of them we had to expand it into here. Eventually I'm just going to have to make a room for these that can be expanded upon. Easy. Not going to be hard to make it, really. And let's check out the ender crops over here. Full set. Got a good source of never-ending ender pearls now, which is a must-have if you're me, because I love the ender pearls. As you can see, we got a lot more stuff. Been doing some mining too. But, you know, this is all great right here. Got the egg farm. I never run out of eggs, really. But, you know, arrows and rotten flesh and bone, all that gets me a pain in the butt to get, when, especially when you're using all your arrows to make skeletons. Yeah, it keeps me in bones pretty good, but I want something different that I can put in there. So we're going to attempt something. I'm going to make another chicken farm for feathers, because one, if I'm going to make skeletons, I need feathers for arrows, because they're not dropping enough arrows. So we need a feather farm. But also, I can use raw chicken to make more chickens, which could be useful, because they can go in there too. And with like zombies and skeletons, you need 4 of the item. With chickens, you only need 2 raw chicken breasts. So we're going to attempt to make a little setup that will kill chickens for us endlessly. I haven't really attempted this yet, but we're going to try it anyway. Got unbreaking on it? Yeah, it's got infinite. Yeah, nice. We'll just craft a new bow. Redstone. Because we are going to need to craft that bow first. It'd be kind of pointless to try to make the dispenser before I make the bow. It don't work that way. Okay. We're actually going to need 2 of those. Now this is not going to be the same chicken killing device that I've made in the past. It's going to be different. Or at least we're going to attempt to make a different one. Might as well just hold on to that redstone for now. Glass. I had some more glass somewhere. Alright. It's gonna be nighttime. Not a good thing. We also are going to need some comparators. Or at least one, and a repeater. Let's sleep real quick because I do not want to go work out there in the dark. Yeah, I've got good gear and everything, but, you know, like I said, this magic gear, you can die easy. Come on, give me a stone. Thank you. Got there. That should be enough right there. I hear you out there, donkey. Donkey! Grab a repeater. And now let's make a comparator. I got some quartz over here. That's funny, it says it's nether quartz. It's actually the overworld quartz that was added in by the mod. But hey, it's whatever works. We're gonna need some wood. So let's go get some wood. Switch over to something that gives us some armor and still some good effects. That resistance is really great to have. And yeah, I've just been knocking this place back on every time I need wood. There we go. $21, that should be good enough. Yeah, look, another wanderer. I've seen a lot of these guys. Actually had some that fell down in the smeltery earlier. What up, dude? So take that magnet ring off. What you got for me, wanderer? You're not that good. Here's what we're gonna do. Catch him. Now let's throw the ring back on and didn't land where I wanted. I don't want him in the wall. There we go. Got us some more blood. Alright. Need to go grab some iron. Love these essence berries. Free experience is always great. We'll take a stack for now. Ow! That hurt. Alright. I'll need a few chests. Need at least 2 hoppers, I'm gonna say. Let's drop this wood and these saplings off. Alrighty. Now, I don't know if this design is actually gonna work, so we're gonna try it. Ow! Yeah, those things hurt. And damage your armor. I don't want that too close, what I'm building too close to me though, because, well, quite frankly, the magnet ring makes it where it's chickens are a pain in the butt. Alright. Put that there. This will be the killing chamber. Dispenser? Not right there. Bad dispenser. And for those of y'all wondering, yes, this shovel does have silk touch on it. This is why I'm using it to break the glass. There we go. Second chamber up here. All right. Now, do I really want to use the second dispenser? I was thinking I would just put it about right here, aimed in. Put eggs in, not have to worry about manually throwing them in. Not a bad idea. Be a pain in the butt to put this in though. You know, this actually might hurt the chickens more than help. So we'll just hold on to that. Dispenser for a later use. Don't want to be killing the chickens that are laying the eggs that are going into there. Alright, now let's go put this glass up and get some other building supplies. We'll just go with cobblestone. It's easy. I don't really care if this is super great looking. Do I have any trap doors? Thought I saw one not too long ago. Yes, there it is. Those are just minions. Oh, that's a mystic. Ah, mystic minion though. So no danger to me right now. Alright, now. Character. Nope. Come here. There we go. Put the hopper back. Actually, we need that to move. Look at that, already got an egg. magnet ring that quick on grabbing them. Probably gonna need more redstone than this. And it's getting to be nighttime, so we don't want to be out here. Nighttime is not our friend right now. There we go. Let's get some sleep real quick. Get that sun back up. Just a minion. If some of these minions, I might catch them at some point and keep them. Just because I really do like them. And the fact that they don't try to kill me is always nice. Okay. Now. This is the fun part because of how redstone is. But all I gotta do is that. I'm sure there's another way I could do that, but I really don't have a problem doing it that way. Going to need a way up on top. This chamber, put a trapdoor. Now for this one, let's see, do I have that mod on here? No, there's an easier way to look. Yes. Instead of using lava, because I don't want the chickens cooked, we're going to try using a spike. Might help if I hit the right buttons. Okay. Let's light this up. Light it up. Touch shovel. So I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. I have not tested it off camera, so this could be interesting. No, I saw you. Alright. Yes, I do want to show you this item. I got two of them now, but they came out of loot bags. Do want to show you what this wonder thing broom does. And so you know, it is sadly uncrafted. But really great item. Put it in your hotbar, right click on it. The flying broom. You just look in the direction you want to go and you can fly. Hop off of it, shift. Just add this in there. Glad I got two of them, because if I lose one, that would kind of suck. Throw that in there. Ow. Now, those spikes took about, what was it, 6 ingots to make, just like bars. We only used 1, so let's get our 6 ingots back. And yes, if you have the deconstruction table, that same trick does work with iron bars. It's, if you want a cheaty way to dupe iron. It's not very fast, but hey. There are more efficient ways to do it, but in a pinch you could do it. I don't like doing that, in fact, though. I do have no problem with being able to break items down. I think you should be able to do that anyway. Now, I don't think we have any raw chicken in here, which is sad. Cooked chicken. I don't know where this home. I don't. Ah, we do have some raw chicken. Good, good. So we only need 4 bone meal for this thing. Only enough to turn one to make 1 set of chicken spawn eggs. If I could place some bone meal down, right? That gives us 2 definite chickens we're going to have in it. And we can use eggs to have a chance of getting more, and we can breed them and all that fun stuff. Let's go ahead and throw these 2 in here. Oh, look out of that egg. We're going to try see if we can't get a few more chickens in there. This magnet ring gets annoying around these chickens. Oh. Didn't mean to hurt you, little guy. Get back here. I hate these chickens sometimes. Haha. Got it. Oh, he died. Huh. That's kind of interesting. We just duped some Pokeballs. I wonder if they're going to glitch out though and go away. Oop, sorry, chicken. Quit getting in the way. I hate the fact that you have very little chance of getting baby chickens out of eggs. But, it's whatever, I guess. I have a feeling I'm going to have to use a potion of regeneration on these guys to make sure they don't die. Actually getting more chickens in here than I thought we would with just eggs. Alright. Now we'll just leave this to do its thing, kinda. I believe I was able to do Pokeballs. That's actually not that bad. There's a couple up in there. So that we have. Now what I'm going to do to help the process along back here is we're going to grab a few more egg stacks. We'll also make sure we have the comparator set up right. Yep. Let's go to sleep while that's doing that. Been a little while since I built a chicken device like that. See, I don't know if the spikes are going to be too big. Now that looks awesome. Looks like it's not too big. I mean, technically I could just build this little piece down here if this works, but this chamber up here will make sure it stays working. Let me get through one more stack. We'll add that last stack. I love this little setup right here. Wow, did we really... We turned one Pokeball into 5. That's freaking awesome. Magnet ring off. Okay, now we got that set up. As you can tell, we are actually getting in a little swamp here for space, so we are going to expand the base some today too. I'm going to come over here, and we are going to dig out this way a little bit. Don't need Silk Touch, really don't need the Fortune, but we'll use it. Okay. You know what? Let's close that back up. Forgot we were so close to the edge there. We'll go the other direction then. That's good to know that it's that close, and I'll have a use for that later on. Now this one, yes, it's close to the surface. I'm not really worried about it. Don't have any spawning areas in here. Okay. Now, we are going to make an area for the essence berries, because they just really need a better area to be in. I need them out of my way. The thing is if you touch them, they will hurt you. But they, unlike the ore berries, don't need a certain light level. So we're just going to throw them in right here. Let's grab that dirt back. And this is an area we can expand upon easy enough. So let's go get these essence berries. While I'm gathering these up, I do want to talk to y'all. If this is a series you'd like to see more than once a week, please let me know down in the comments. And I'll go ahead and say, if this video can get 10 likes on it before next week's video, I'll start doing 2 videos of this a week. Now, I am putting that time limit on it. It does have to be 10 likes within this week, 1 week period. But I will do it. These last 3 in place. I think we're around where our donkey is, actually. Probably right above us somewhere. Alright. Essence berry bush. Whoa, that one's already growing. These will grow up in no time and start giving us more essence berries. And I think it's good to have it right here at the enchanting area. Look at this. Got some more books in here. Check out the obsidian sword. Now, when I get done with my paper cleaver, this sword will be no match for the cleaver, but for now it's really good. We're still working on it though, I do believe. Let's see. Yeah, we need fire aspect on it. Fire aspect 2. Hey, we got enough for that. Good. I'm not a fan of knockback. It knocks the opponents too far away when I'm trying to kill them a lot of times, but then again, I do like knockback when it comes to creepers. Have enough for some knockback? We got enough for knockback 1. Let's go ahead and throw that on there. So we are up to sharpness 5, unbreaking 3, knockback 1, fire aspect 2, looting 3, life stealing 3, poison tip 3, and decay 1. For those of y'all that don't know what decay is, it is wither. Let's go repair everything in our blood chest. Now here soon I am going to be building a room specifically for the evil craft stuff, because just having it right here by the door, I want it somewhere else. It'll be better that way. Dirt in there. Go check on that. Get rid of the spawn area. Just go check on the chickens. Have any of you grown? No one has grown yet. Down there. Or up there. Alright. Let's see if I can. Okay, no external looking areas up here. What up, donkey? Ow. Well, I say, let's go exploring some. See if we can find anything nice, and we'll actually use the broom for it. Let's see. I haven't been that far that way, so let's go this way. And look at this. This is just so smooth. It's not really slow. Not super fast either, but just glide right along on this broom. And it's super handy. I'm going to take that out of there. Go. See if we can't find anything interesting out this way real quick. Starting to load in new chunks. That's what that little bit of lag is. Another one of these little islands. Love these slime islands. Anything up here? Does this one have snow on it? I've never seen one with snow on it. That's pretty spiffy. Yeah, snow on a slime island. Oh look, one of these temples. And yes, you can see the edges of the world where it's loading in. Let's come down here and see if this temple has anything. You know what? Jump boost is nice and all that, but I'd rather have infinite feather falling. And there's Slime Island over there. With infinite feather falling, I don't have to worry about where in the world I'm at. Now let's throw that up there, that up there. Usually there's a way into these without having to fly. Yeah, right here. Sometimes you can just jump up, sometimes you can't. Oh, look at this. Well, we can use that. I got enough of these to make an army. Take that and the emerald stuff. Now look, another broom. Now, I've got these music discs. The booping sticks, I've got a ton of them. Not really worried about it. I do, however, want this gravel. Never can have enough iron. And since I don't have an iron farm set up yet, magnet ring, go on. Thank you. Well, it's starting to get dark, so let's go ahead and head home. I really do recommend Evilcraft, if for nothing else the fact of this broom. I mean, it's just a great way to travel around if you can find one, usually in dungeons, or if you have loot bags on, then you can get it in that. It's always really good to have. No durability. You don't have to worry about it breaking on you. Don't have to worry about repairing it. Sadly, with the fact that it's uncraftable, though, you literally just have to find it. You see, I just had that slight down angle and it was taking me down. Got a broom in there, so we'll throw this broom in here. Look at this. I got these from loot bags also. Divination sigils. So I'm ahead of the curve. I don't have to beat the wither to get them. Keep this set up right here. I don't know if I'm going to be flying again anytime soon, so we'll switch that. Oh, those were obsidian boots. I don't want obsidian boots on. I want to decraft them. But for now, I'm just going to throw them in here. The only exception to that is going to be these condensed blood, because I do need them in here. I am working on getting my blood infuser full. Let's stick a stick in there. Nope. But bone in there to make a blaze rod. Costs that much. If I remember, I can stick a blaze rod in there to make something too. Now, these recipes down here are soul craft. We will be getting into that. Yes, I can make necrotic bones out of blaze rods. I actually have blaze rods already, so I'll make some necrotic bones because, well, those are just really good to have. Make 5. We are going to make us some heart canisters. Need an empty canister, aluminum, tin and a bone, I don't really want to use bones to make them, so we'll see how much aluminum we have. I'm not going to use all the necrotic bones for heart canisters. I do have another use for those as well. Go ahead and make the canisters. And we're going to need the apples. Don't like the fact that I have to have diamond apples, but hey, whatever. Yeah. At least I didn't use up all my diamonds for it. That would have made me cry. About 4 hearts. Quickly make these heart canisters. Watch our health go up. Alright, the last necrotic bone is going down here into paper cuts. Paper cleaver. When I get done with it, I will be naming it Paper Cuts. Alright, and in between episodes, I will probably be making more necrotic bones, more heart canisters, all that fun stuff. And I'm also going to set up an area for these oreberry bushes because, well, they're just taking up room and are being no use right now. But that is all the time I have for recording today. If you liked what you saw, please hit that like button. Feel free to comment down below or on my Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. The links for those will be in the description. If this is the first video you've seen by me, please hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. And remember, if this video can get 10 likes, just 10, before the next video, I'll start doing, before the next episode, I'll start doing 2 episodes a week. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.